What's up, you guys? My name is Bridget. I am a part-time reseller. I do not have a bins in the town that I am in. I source all of my items from ThredUp, the Goodwill retail store, local thrift shops, and a lot of different shops online. I am not a professional. I share tips and tricks that help me with my business. Stay tuned for the haul. What's up, you guys? I hope you are having an amazing week. I actually stopped by Goodwill today. On Tuesdays, which I've mentioned before, they do have their, 75% off sale. I had to think. So Monday's 50% off, but they do a different color. And then the very next day, they do 75% off. Let me turn this phone off so it does not disturb us. So on Tuesdays, they do 75% off, which I got some really good deals. Going in, usually I have to take a little bit more time, look through items. Sometimes I will deviate away from brands that I'm familiar with and look up, new brands. I really didn't have time to look up new brands today, so I kind of stuck to everything that had a green tag because that was 75% off. However, if I did run across something that was worth picking up that was not on the 75% off sale, I would definitely pick it up, and I did. I found a true gem, a $500 dress to be exact. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I am so very happy with this find. If you guys can see this material, it is absolutely amazing. I did pay $6 for this one. This is the only item I bought that was not 75% off. If you have not heard of this brand, this is a bolo. Self-portrait. Definitely a bolo. It's a US 8, so definitely a good size. I looked up the retail on this, and it was about $600 for retail. Resale, ThredUp has a item that has a flaw, and it's listed at $182. So even if I list this at $100, which I probably won't, I will probably price it at like $120, $130. That is still a great solid flip. Look at the back. So the straps are super thin, right? You see the straps, but then this covers over it. It's all just like so beautiful. It's fully lined. It's got your mesh here in the front, just super, super cute. It is navy, black, white, and yellow. If I can find one and I remember, I will drop a picture of what it looks like on a model. Now, lo and behold, it is cotton and polyester. However, the brand itself, all of their items that I have seen do not retail at less than like $250. This dress specifically, like I said, it was close to $600, and I'm super happy with this. For taking the pictures, I will probably throw it on my mannequin, which is what I usually do with dresses, and do like a side, a front view, and then I'll do a couple close-ups like on this strap here with the lace, and then just so they can see how well it's made. It even has a pocket, okay? That's absolutely amazing. So we've got pockets. This has a lot going for it. I will definitely put preppy. We will use, I wanna say we could almost use Milkmaid with how this top is, but I'm not 100% sure. Career wear, for sure. This is great for a woman in business. So we'll see how that goes. I paid $6.13 in hopes to sell it for about $130 to $120. The next item I got was like $1 because originally it was $4.83. However, 75% off made this about $1.20. This is a great, it started out as a surfer brand. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. If not, it's RVCA. It is a brand out of California, if I'm not mistaken. They originally started off making surfwear, and then they kind of moved into like streetwear, the whole skater thing, skater clothing. Retail on these are probably about 80 bucks. I got it for $1.20. I did look up comps. Looks like everything is kind of all over the place with this brand, but not too low. Like everything I'd seen was between like $40 and $60. So yeah, I picked it up and we'll see how that goes. It is 100% cotton. It's a sweater. Definitely not in season. However, like I said before, fall will be here before we know it. This is a size 6. The brand is Moda International, and it is 100% linen. Super cute. I really truly wish this one was my size. I love how linen feels, especially while wearing it. Summer linen is super popular, so I've been picking as much linen up as possible. It's been selling pretty well for me. It's just a cute button-up dress. Definitely below the knees, but not a maxi. It's pink, which I love selling pink items because thought I was the only one that loved pink, but found out while reselling, everyone loves pink, okay? It's light pink, dark pink, just a great, great pickup. I have not checked comps on it. I will drop those here so you guys can see. And again, I'm sorry, this one was originally $6.16. So with 75% off, I probably paid close to $2 for it. Really, really good. And I will drop those comps down here. This brand I discovered does really well a couple months ago. I used to pass on it consistently because I always get this brand mixed up with the brand Cupio. Has similar tag, but this is Antro, which is actually an Anthropologie brand. To me, their tag looks similar to the Cupio, so I definitely passed that one up consistently. However, I ended up buying an Antro shirt that was just like a really, really good quality. It was a viscose sweater, thick. It had a huge like horse on the front, and I ended up selling that within a couple days, not too long ago. I want to say it was a couple months ago. And I sold it for like $40. So ever since then, I've been picking this brand up. It is really, really good for resale. Look at these sleeves, bell sleeves. I want to say, I thought this was a dress, but yeah, it is a dress. So it's a mini dress. It's lined, fully lined. You've got your cold shoulder. Just really, really cute. It's giving me Western vibes. I can totally see somebody wearing this with cowboy boots. I will list this at about $45. This was also $6.16, so I paid about $2 for it. So this, I hope to present it really well. What I've been doing, because so many stock photos that I used to find, they would get flagged. Like Gymshark is one, you cannot use their stock photos. Kurt Geiger, absolutely not. They're taking everything down. So what I will do is find a stock photo and then I will put it in ChatGPT and say, hey, can you make me a model wearing this exact dress? And ChatGPT will literally almost make the exact same model, but maybe alter her eyes or alter her hair. So then I can post it without having to worry about these big corporations saying, hey, no, take this down, and then getting flagged. So that is how I am able to still present it well, but also making it my own. The next item here, this is a vintage brand. I don't know if you guys remember, but I definitely remember good old South Pole. I was such up in the air about this. These even have the tag that say standard issue. Just a great pair of athletic pants, or joggers rather, which I didn't even know joggers were a thing back then, but I guess they were. They look like they are in perfect condition. They're a size medium. I found these in the women's section, but something tells me these may be men's. I'll have to double check that. $4.83, so I ended up paying about $1.15, something like that for these. They have pockets, and I looked up comps on South Pole, and surprisingly, it's selling very well. So I will take full advantage. I haven't looked up the specific style for comps. I just typed in South Pole athletic pants. But from what I've seen, comps were anywhere between about $25 all the way up to about $65. So I will research that, and I will also drop that here so you guys know exactly what I'm pricing that at. The next item is another Anthropologie brand. 100% linen, you guys. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. It looks like a skirt, right? So it looks like a skirt, like a big maxi skirt in the front, but it is pants. Turn around, it is pants. It almost looks like you have a skirt or a kilt on in the front. However, it opens up and they are pants. I thought it was the absolute cutest thing. 100% linen. Look how wide the legs are. This, okay, so I didn't even realize this. I just caught this. So $12.66 with 75% off, that would make it about $350, $360 I paid for these. So I paid a little up, but really 75% off is still a win to me. 100% linen. Max Studio is the brand, which is an Anthropologie brand. I think I will price these at about $45. I haven't checked this style. Usually with Anthropologie linen wide leg pants, I sell those for about $40. So I'm thinking anywhere between $40 to $45. Every now and again, you'll find a really cute like item from a brand that you can price up a little bit more than that, but we'll see. I know it will be a pretty good flip. This is a brand, I normally don't pick this brand up. It's Liz Claiborne. I know, super saturated. The reason I picked it up, it's a good size, it's extra large. And I actually picked this up for my Whatnot show. So what I have found on Whatnot, they do love the boho. So this is bell sleeves, you got the embroidery, but I get a lot of people requesting larger sizes. I have a lot of smalls. I don't mind selling smalls, but it seems like every Whatnot show I do, they're requesting larges and extra larges. So I really just wanted more inventory for Whatnot. Let's see here. Okay, this is that REI Co-op. Really good brand. This is like a bread and butter. It does have your hit right here. So just the logo. It is an extra small. It is a women's. Just a cute, basic outdoor top. I will probably list this for $20. I paid like $1. So again, I like having this brand as filler for my closet. It does sell pretty quick. I found another exact Sundance top, this time in an extra large. Last week it was a small. Giving me boho vibes. You've got the eyelet lace on the front. sleeves are absolutely beautiful. Now, I have not sold the size small top that I got, but I do know Sundance is a great brand. You've got your buttons all the way down here. And I don't remember seeing those on the other one. But we'll see. I will price this at about $25 in hopes to get anywhere between 18 to 20. I'm sorry, I said Sundance. It's Soft Surroundings. My apologies. Soft Surroundings. Really, really good items with this brand. It's not really oversaturated. I don't even think they're making newer items anymore. But if you find that brand and the style is boho, or you've got the embroidery, or you've got the lace there, definitely worth checking into. And my last but not least item is a Caro Lagerfeld Paris blazer. I've been side-eyeing this thing every time I go into Goodwill. The price has been $11.60. Sometimes blazers, they sit a little bit before they sell, so I did not want to pay that. I'm super thankful this was 75% off, so I paid about $3. It's a size 6. This is what it looks like. You've got your old money buttons here. Just really, really cute. These probably go for about 40 to 50 bucks online. Retail is a lot higher. I want to say it's like 120, 130. I'm not going to get that. We all know with reselling, you are definitely not going to get the retail price for sure. Even new with tag, it's not going to happen, which I'm aware. I'm okay with that. So we will sell this for about 40. I'd be happy getting 30 or 35 for it because I paid $3. What is the material? Let's take a look. It is rayon spandex. So, not really bad for a blazer. It's not polyester. Just cute business wear, casual business, preppy even. I would say old money, but it doesn't have enough pretty buttons for that. So I would say overall, I really feel like I did well today. I paid $25 for everything that I've got. And honestly, the major pickup was that self-portrait dress that retails at $600. Make sure you guys go follow or watch my other videos. I have so many other items that I am sharing. Hit the like, subscribe, and hype button if it's there. I truly and genuinely appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you have any tips or tricks for me, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I will see you guys next week. I typically post on Wednesdays. I've been trying to post in the evening, so stay tuned every Wednesday for my new video. You guys have a great day.
Thank you all for watching this here video.